we have a few minutes. I want to open the floor for questions, and I'll pick a few questions. And gentlemen, I will ask you guys to maybe respond to one or two. Then we can close the session. So there's a question to Mr. Fidelis. I believe you can read the question.
Now, the SACCOs, an interesting thing about SACCOs is that they have a lot of the people's national savings, and basically it is true that they do quite hold a large chunk of the GDP in terms of people's savings. They have tried to remain a bit more relevant in their services by diversifying their favorite services and sometimes offering online services, linking them to mobile network operators. And in this way, they are basically becoming also digitized. But again, that poses a question in terms of what is their investment in terms of securing the infrastructure and the level of cybersecurity within the SACCOs. Unfortunately, we do not work very closely with the SACCOs because they are regulated by a different entity, not the financial services provider in Central Bank. But there is an organization within Kenya or an authority that regulates them. But we work together in that they also interface to the banking system. So what we do is we make sure that whatever they interface to the banking system is secured to the extent of that interface. We then need to see how we can work with them to bring up their capacities in terms of capacity within their teams in the SACCOs to ensure that cybersecurity and security standards are brought to the same level as the financial industry, because a lot of investments need to be made in that area for the SACCOs. But you're right, that is a serious concern we need to start focusing on.
Okay. Thank you so much. I think there's a question to Mr. Eddy.
Is it the one related to Cyberthreat?
Yes, the one related to, yeah, you can see it there. The one related to Cyberthreat. Yeah.
So the one saying, is your organization having partnership or willing to partner with other private?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So as I said earlier on, we are mainly collaborating a lot with AfriCIC, which is same as AFTLD that Barack unfortunately didn't manage to log in. There's this group of I would say company organization called the AF Stars, and there's AFNOG, the Africa, AFTLD, AfriCIC, where they mainly deal with the cyber threat and the cyber intelligence. So we collaborate with them. So as far as the other companies in Africa, we are open to listen. We're open to partner. We're open to understand how we can work together. In a way, though we are a not-for-profit organization, we are mainly playing the registry work, but we have also a big span of partners, span of stakeholders, and we believe that they would be very interested to also tap into that. So yes, we are open to partner and collaborate within the framework of what our mandate is allowing us to do.
Thank you so much, Mr. Eddy, and you've been a wonderful panelist. I want to give you guys, go back to the floor, and I want to give you guys 2 minutes each and every review to maybe say one word or a closing word for 2 minutes, whatever you voice you have, whatever message you will have to other listeners out there. We can't take everybody's question, but whoever is listening, wherever they are, be it government stakeholders, be it those who are into the regulatory framework, be it private institutions. What exactly is the message you have for them outside there? I'll let you go first, Mr. Fidelis.
Thank you. In closing, what I would like to say is that Africa is becoming essentially one big continent interconnected by the internet devices. People are trading within Africa. People are sharing information across Africa. So we need to start looking at Africa like one large country so that we share information. We need to work together. The days of segmenting ourselves as the financial industry, as the law enforcement agencies and other industries, this is gone because the internet connects everybody. Your data resides in everybody. In fact, on my phone, I have data from my hospital, data from my bank, data from everywhere. So I think we need to start looking at securing the infrastructure, number one, and everybody has a part to play, from the individual to the organizations to the law enforcement. And the closer we work together, the better we'll be able to protect our investments and protect our businesses. So those are the closing remarks I would like to make. And thank you very much for inviting me to share my perspectives in this forum.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fidelis. I pass the 3 minutes left to Mr. Eddy. What's your closing remark?
Thank you again, Gilbert. So in this world where we talk a lot about digital economy, and COVID kind of forced this to happen even faster because there was no other medium left than the digital way to collaborate and transact and even having conferences. It is very important that we at this, I would say, early stage that where we are, that we do the right investment. And security also comes at a cost. It doesn't happen by itself. There are people who are trying their best to gain, and as Fidelis mentioned, on the melting pot of having all these idle people. So it's very important that if we want to give a chance to the digital economy to strive, we need to make sure that the environment is safe. And it's not a one-person task. It is a multi-stakeholder approach. We all need to collaborate. Government has its part to play. The different other institutions have their part to play. The private sector have their part to play. So it is one big effort that all of us need to contribute to if we want to have this cyber city. Because this cyber city, if it becomes excessively dangerous, no one will go out there. No one will transact out there. No one will come. No one will join this. And in situations like this one, the pandemic and so on, that means it's going to be, the impact is going to even be bigger. So it's really important that we call upon people to focus on that and invest into cybersecurity and make sure that our ecosystem is sane. Thank you.
So much. Thank you so much to Mr. Eddy. Merci beaucoup.
Asante
and to
sana.
Mr. Fidelis, asante sana. You've been a wonderful panelist. I can't thank you more. And thank you so much for attending Africa Cyber Defense Forum. And we wish that after this conversation, we're going to have more collaborations with different stakeholders. And to just close, collaboration is the word. We need to ensure that Africa, we collaborate, different stakeholders, to ensure that we protect our critical infrastructure. To our viewers, I hope it has been an engaging session. I wish you all the best. I just want to introduce the next session. So just hold on, my wonderful panelists, as the team logs you out of the system. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.
Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too, sir.